Hey everybody, welcome to this video. This is actually the first video on my second channel that's not a short. If you're here from my previous channel, my battle line videos, welcome. If you are here completely new, also welcome. So let me know if you guys want any more of this kind of video. I guess I'm just having the second channel for ranting and rambling. That's stuff that's not involved in my main content. But regardless, I'm here to talk about the Ghost Rider Engines of Vengeance drama in the Marvel Legends community. I think it's kind of hilarious, but also I think there are some valid criticisms of Hasbro in the community, so we'll address that. First and foremost, I want to say I'm a huge Ghost Rider fan. I'm definitely 100% backing this project, but that doesn't mean that I can't also agree with a lot of the criticisms of it. So let's get into it. This is the Ghost Rider Engine of Vengeance base offerings for their HasLab. Now, for those unfamiliar, HasLabs are like a GoFundMe from Hasbro where you can get like a big name item that would never really normally be made. You get a lot of people to back it and you get some rewards for it, right? Previous ones are Galactus, who I was cycling through the pictures earlier, so let me go way back. Don't mind me clicking. Galactus looks super sick, came with Little Reed Richards. I think it came with Little Reed Richards, I don't remember. And then this one was a Sentinel, huge Sentinel. So the Sentinel was like 28 inch, something like that. Galactus was a 32-inch figure. The hands alone had like 20 points of articulation. He had like 70 movable pieces. It says it right here, I don't know why I'm trying to remember it. 300 pieces and 70 points of articulation. 20 points of articulation in each hand. That's kind of crazy. 32-inch Galactus, came with LEDs. 3 swappable faceplates, and he got some stretch goals, right? So they got Frankie Ray Nova, a Marvel Legends series Silver Surfer, a Morgue figure, and a head of Doctor Doom. So Galactus didn't really come with too many props. He came with some head swaps, right? With like a Dead to Galactus head swap and stuff like that. But these tiers for backing were 3 6-inch characters and a Doom head. So there you go. There are the 3 characters. The Sentinel as well. The Sentinel came with a lot, right? The Sentinel is 26 inches. LEDs in the head and the chest, 2 18-inch Sentinel tentacle accessories. I think those came out of the palm of the hands. And you got a 6-inch Bastion figure with an alternate Sentinel Prime head, right? We're not really counting any of the Marvel Insider stuff as bonuses. No one cares about that. The Tier 1 unlocks, Master Mold alternate head accessory, so a head for the Sentinel, battle damage head and hand for the Sentinel, a 6-inch female Sentinel, or Prime Sentinel figure, and then a Tri-Sentinel alternate head. So I personally didn't want to get... The Sentinel looks sick, by the way, but I didn't want to back it just because I would have liked maybe some more X-Men that we normally wouldn't get. I don't mind that we got the Sentinel stuff, and the heads were pretty cool and stuff like that, but in my personal opinion, I didn't want to back the project that was just, like, giving me alternate heads, right? I wanted, like, characters, right? It's the main reason I want stuff like this. The Galactus one I really like because I liked Galactus, and I like these characters. The main criticism of this Ghost Rider bundle is that to compare, you know, Galactus, which is a 32-inch figure with 70 points of articulation, and the Sentinel, which is a 23-inch figure, right? Massive figure, huge, to this car. The Ghost Rider is not a massive figure. The Ghost Rider is a standard Marvel Legends figure, and, you know, he comes with an alternate flame, so you can put him in the car, which is, I think, is cool, and you get, like, a crowbar and, like, a tire iron, some, like, you know, car guy stuff because he's a car guy, and then you get the cool chain with the hammer and the crowbar. Okay, that's just for him. But for the car, you get like these sets of flame effects. You get a flaming engine. You get these brimstone burner things, which are like you know, you put it under the car, makes it look like it's going fast, and you get the flaming tires. This is what the Ghost Rider looks like. I think he looks sick. I've been waiting for Marvel Legends Robbie for a long time. This is him in the car. I think it looks crazy, right? I think this looks really crazy. But he's $350 to start. This is not including shipping. The Sentinel as well was $350. So, you know, looking at the last 2 HasLabs, our Galactus was $400. Crazy, right? But Galactus also is insanely detailed, insanely in-depth. As of this moment, this car is what everyone is judging against the Sentinel and Galactus, and that is just not going to be worth it. Even I can agree. I think in total, this set could have been $150 flat, and everyone would have been jumping on this, right? But for $350 to put this at the same price point as the other HasLabs, I think is frankly a little bit ridiculous. I'm still going to get this. I think it's a little bit ridiculous. Now, they have a few extra offerings, and it started strong. So this is for the regular version of Robbie Reyes. This is the second figure that you will get with this HasLab. If their goal is achieved. So this is an early bird special where if they got 9,000 backers before Friday, September 23rd, this figure will go into production and be included with the HasLab. Otherwise, it'll never see the light of day, or at least this particular model or sculpt of it will, right? I figure maybe at some point they'll release a Robbie Reyes again. I can't imagine they gate him behind this forever, especially if this particular one doesn't get backed. But maybe this model isn't going to get brought into light, right? I'll feel free to let you know right now, this is almost identical to this Robbie Reyes. Okay, the arms are the same exact arms, and the legs are the same exact legs. The chest, I believe the chest is the same chest, except he has a hood, and then there's a head. In my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of other people who are, like, you know, on Reddit, on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, this could have just been a head swap. You could have just included a Robbie head in these offerings and not have changed anything. But the early bonus is an additional 6-inch figure. I would love it. I would love this version of Robbie. I just want more Ghost Rider stuff, so I'm fine with it. But it's gotten a lot of people up in arms, especially considering they said on their stream that it was like a new sculpt and stuff like that. And it's like has a lot of the same parts except for the head. You can even see in the comments here on the side, people are like really not about it. So I think that kind of sucks. And man, so you'll be getting this if we get the 9,000 backers. So we're at 4,166 backers, and we're 3 days away. Let me refresh this and see if anything has gone up or down. 68 backers now. 4,168. So we're almost about halfway, and there's 3 days left. I don't think the early bird special is going to get hit because of the just sheer negativity in the community regarding what this HasLab offers, right? And they've already come out publicly and said that the next tiers, the next 4 tiers, will be characters of demonic persuasion, not necessarily connected to Robbie Reyes. So this will be big for Ghost Rider fans, right? But a lot of people were overhyping themselves as well, saying that, oh, you're going to do like Johnny on a bike, or Vengeance on a bike, or Carter Slade on a horse. No, they said no bikes and no horses, just 6-inch figures. Okay, so there's not going to be, you know, they didn't mention if there's going to be an alternate head for Robbie or not. It looked like in the video that there was an alternate head for Robbie, right? But they mentioned here specifically on that tweet. Oh, that's the wrong tweet, but we'll get to that in a second. They mentioned specifically here that all the other bonuses are going to be 6-inch characters. We don't know if they'll come with any accessories or not, right? We know we're going to get a Mephisto. So if we don't hit the early bird special, we're going to be getting a maximum of 5 out of the 6 figures. Right, we're going to be getting a Robbie Reyes, and we're going to be getting a Mephisto. A lot of people in the community want Blackheart to be in the, you know, in the roster. I would love Blackheart. I'm personally wanting Vengeance as well. Vengeance, the Ghost Rider with the mohawk and the big fangs. I love him. He's sick. That was like the first Ghost Rider I started reading comics for when I was a kid. I would love a Vengeance figure in this bundle. That would be a surefire shot, right? That I'm gonna pick him up. And you can see here, like, they're going to probably use this Mephisto, right? They're not going to want to sell a toy of the devil in store, so obviously they're going to include Mephisto and, like, a bunch of other demonic, not Daredevil, oh my god, Ghost Rider stuff. But for the price, the initial starting price, with what is offered originally, this is such a sick shot, the starting price of $350, with what is offered originally, people are just really not about it. They are really, really not about it. I like all this stuff. I think it should have started at maybe 150 or 200. I think to put this price with like the Sentinel is a little cheeky. I think the Ghost Rider car comes with more stuff than the Sentinel actually comes with for him. But it's the scale of the figure. The car is 18 inches long, right? But it's not posable. You can, you know, change all the other, you know, these little flames out on the car and make a cool Ghost Rider car, right? But, you know, Galactus, I can pose Galactus on my shelf with something. The Sentinel I can pose with the X-Men, you know? It's going to be cool to have, like, a bunch of demons surrounding the truck or the car, but I think a lot of people are just upset with the base offering of this HasLab. And that's unfortunate. I really like it, and I really hope it gets backed. But for the price, I really don't think at the moment it's worth it. Now, what I think Hasbro could do to maybe ease the community is just show us the tiers. Just show us the tiers early. I do not think that they are going to get to, you know, get that early bird for Robbie unless they start showing people the tiers. The unanimous consensus I'm seeing from people in the community is this looks really cool, really iffy on getting it. I want to see the other characters. People don't want to get this for 350 in the first place, let alone get it for 350 if it's characters that they do not think look cool or are cool. So I think Hasbro should show us what the tiers are going to be. They already showed us Mephisto. Show us everything. Show us Blackheart if Blackheart's available. Show us any alternate heads, any alternate accessories for these characters, everything. They need to lay all of their cards out on the table for this HasLab to get it back. Otherwise, I really do not think it's going to get back. The press around this HasLab, especially on YouTube and on Reddit, has been so negative just because of the price points that they're comparing it to with the previous ones. Hasbro really needs to buckle up. I want to back this figure. I want it really badly, and I want to see what it comes with, and I hope it gets backed because I want to see this succeed. But I think Hasbro really needs to start being a little bit more transparent with their HasLabs if they're going to be charging a $350 base price for like whatever product they just decide to throw in there, right? And you know, we didn't even talk about like the truck, or oh my gosh, the truck again, the car. Car comes with a lot of cool stuff, right? The car comes with the Engine of Vengeance, inspired by 2014 Ghost Rider, premium 1/12 scale car, measuring approximately 18.5 inches long, 7.5 inches wide, and 5.5 inches tall. The trunk also opens, and the shift stick, God, I don't drive stick, the freaking gear shift is a custom like Ghost Rider head gear shift, and that moves as well. The vehicle's 20 LEDs, so you can do like light up effects as like flashing LEDs, flames in the tailpipes, 6 flame trail effects, 2 brimstone risers for the car for like a dynamic display, 4 interchangeable tires, an additional engine to make the engine on fire, and then Robbie Reyes figure, and then it could possibly come with the human form Robbie, right? I think it's sick. I hope it gets funded. Hasbro just needs to start putting all their chips out on the table for everyone. Show us what else is coming with it, because then otherwise I don't think this is going to be back. A lot of negativity around it. I think it's really cool. If they offered this for like $50, $100 less, I think this would have been funded on the day one for sure. Everyone thinks it's a super cool set. Everyone's just iffy on the tiers based on the, you know, the base offerings compared to the previous 2 HasLabs, but the huge Galactus and the Sentinel are really hard to follow up. I hope this does well. Hasbro, I hope you do well with this. I'm probably going to pick one up if it gets funded. So that's all I got for you guys. Let me know if you like this video, if you want to see more on this channel, and I appreciate you guys sticking around all the way to the end. Thank you. Bye-bye.